Hello, and welcome to Financial Literacy. Hey, how you guys doing this evening? Hey, this is Richard, the Financial Advocate Medley, and I want to do something really special for you today. What I want to do today is help you get paid. All right? How does that sound? Do you want to learn how to get paid today? Well, hey, buckle up and hold on. I want to introduce you to my friend, Regular Joe. So let's get started. All right. What I want to do is set up what we're about to do. What we're going to do, we're going to visit the IRS. And once we visit the IRS, we're going to follow the instructions and find out if we can bring more money home. So I'm going to share my screen with you. I hope you can see it. I had problems last night, but we're going to try it again. Maybe they won't make me stop. All right, IRS W4 calculator. There it is right there. Let's go there. All right. And we're going to hit this one, the tax withholding estimator, formerly known as the calculator. Now, as you can see, we just pulled up to the IRS, and the beautiful thing about this, see, what makes me different and stand out from the other companies you may know or may not know. See, what we do here, it doesn't matter what you're involved in. Are you trying to eliminate debt? Are you trying to pay off that student loan? Are you trying to grow your business? Are you just tired of paying taxes? See, we are able to help individuals do exactly that. We can help anyone. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to help you put more money in your pocket tonight. This is part one. And if you want part two, when I show you how to put even more money in your pocket and really cut it on, just inbox me for that second video and I'll work that out for you. All right. So, hey, let's jump right into it. This will not take long. I have something very special at the end because, see, what happened, my son recently joined me in my business. And he's 21 years old, and this is his first real job he has, and he's very excited. And I wanted to share with him because he's been watching me the past 2 years and learning some of the things that I'm doing. I wanted to show him how he could actually, and this is just the truth, and I'm going to prove it tonight, how he could actually become a millionaire. All right, but we're going to use tonight example Regular Joe. Let me tell you a little bit about Regular Joe. Regular Joe, he's a single guy. All right. Regular Joe has a job. He has a $40,000 job. Okay. He's doing good. He's single. He has a $40,000 a year job. And I broke those numbers down for this class so it will help us to see exactly what's going to happen. But Joe has his $40,000 job. He is paid every week, and that works out to about $769. And that's $769, $88 of that goes towards taxes. So we're going to show Regular Joe with his $40,000 job, with his $800 every week, and that $80 in taxes. And these numbers are averages. So once you go into this program and do it yourself, if you read the instructions tell you to have your pay stub handy. Also have your last year's tax return available to help you, and have those things at your disposal when you go to this IRS government website. But let's look at it a little bit before we go into it. And I'll read this first line right here for you. It says the IRS encourages everyone to use the tax withholding estimator to perform a quick paycheck checkup. This is even more important following the recent changes to the tax laws of 2018 and beyond. All right. So, like I say, have that information. Go to the IRS. You see, this is legit. All of this is legit. All right. This is the tax withholding estimator. All right. It gives you tips to plan ahead using this program. Gather your most recent pay stubs. I told you that. Have your most recent income tax handy. I told you that. So again, we're finna go into the tax withholding estimator with my friend Regular Joe. He is a $40,000 a year guy. He makes about $769 a week bringing home, and it is taxed. $88 of that goes towards taxes. So what I want to do is help John get some more money. And once we get that more money, if we get more money, that's a joke. But if we get more money, I want to show Regular Joe what to do with that money. Now, I'm going to say this right now. You get this money, you can do whatever you want to with the money. But like I told my son, if he listens to me and he follows the instructions, he'll be a millionaire. So if that's really in his heart, and once he see it, he can believe it, I'm finna prove it. So let's go in and help Regular Joe get this money. All right, here we go. Give it a minute for the browser to pop up. Okay, here we go. We're off and running. I hope you can see this. Last time they blurred it out. I was very hot, but that's okay. It just made me want to perfect it. All right, so here we go. This is the tax withholding estimator. It says use your best estimates for the year ahead to determine how to complete Form W-4 so you don't have too much or too little federal income tax withheld. All right, so let's get Regular Joe started. Regular Joe, like we said, he is single. Okay, can someone else claim you as a dependent on their return, Joe? No. Okay, dependents. We said he does not have any. Do you plan to claim dependents on your tax return? No. And once again, everybody is different. That's why it's important that you run your numbers so that you can see how these taxes affect your wallet. And I want to say this too: when I run these numbers, I like I said, $40,000 a year, $769 on his the paycheck, tax it with $88 tax every week. So I'm going to run it from January so you can see how much money it is. All right, so let's keep going. Income. Do you hold a job that regularly receives paychecks and federal tax withholding? Yes, he does. So we'll click that. All right. How many jobs do you expect to hold this year? Well, my man, he said he's only going to work this one job if this turns out the way he hopes. Okay. Pension. Will you receive income from a pension? No. He's just struggling. He's Regular Joe. And if you have these numbers, you'll be able to put these numbers in here and get this thing working for you. So let's go on. And maybe we're just preparing you to go in here and check it all out. All right. Other sources of income. Let's see what the sources of income. Receive Social Security benefits. Receive unearned income such as dividends and interest and annuities and alimony. Receive a scholarship or a grant. Collect unemployment compensation, earn net income from self-employment, have earned income from other sources. Well, Regular Joe hadn't did any of that. He's just getting started. But eventually he's going to add some of those things to it. Other things they got on here, will I be 65? Joe is young. Joe got about 40 years to go. And that's very important to this story, that 40 years. So keep that in mind. Is Joe blind right now, regular Joe? No, he's not. So let's keep going. All right, we're on step 2, y'all. The job. Your job. Do you expect to hold this job all year? Yes, regular Joe does. Okay, we're going to, how frequently are we paid? We said Joe is paid weekly, did we not? Okay, here we go. Enter the date of your most recent pay period. Now, you're going to be different with your check stub. You'll be able to look at the numbers on your check stub, have your calendar close by, and you'll be able to plot this in correctly. But for this class, this lesson, we're going to use Joe tax at $88, and we're going to run Joe just from the first of the year. Just get him started, okay? So let's go in here, and we're going to run back to January. All right, don't you like how that works? It's just you can go and move around to exactly where you need to be. Okay, one more click. January, we're going to say he worked that first week. He got paid that 11th day. All right, so let's say, how frequently are you paid? Weekly. We got the date in there. Enter the total wages you expect to receive this year. We expect to receive $40,000, correct? Enter the amount of any bonuses you expect to receive. Well, you don't expect to receive any bonuses, do you, Joe? But it's going to be a bonus. Just wait for it. You have to wait for it. I'm going to do some magic for you. All right. So let's keep going. I hope you're getting this message. I hope they're not blocking my signal. Using your most recent pay stub, enter the federal income taxes withheld from your last paycheck. And I want you to take notice. If you see these little question marks and it's required, if you hit these question marks, if you have a question about the answer you are working on, it will pull up the information to help you answer that question. So don't be afraid to ask a question, because there's no such thing as a bad question, just bad answers, and we have the answer. All right, so using your most recent pay stub, enter the federal taxes withheld. We're going to say $88. All right, we're almost there, people. Just hold on with me. You're going to be blessed if you keep watching. Using your most recent pay stub, enter the total federal income taxes withheld so far this year. We said this was his first paycheck, so it was just $88. All right, we're getting the baseline. All right, so let's keep going. Let the machine do the math for you. You just need to understand it and put in the proper numbers. Did you or will you contribute to a tax-deferred retirement plan such as a 401k? People, if you're working on it and you're not getting that free money, shame on you. Get that 6%, 5%, whatever. That's just free money. We're trying to get all the money we can. And if you put it in that 401k, give me a call. I'll show you how to get that 401k pumped to aggressive and, hey, change your life, especially if you're a young person like my son, like I said, 40 more years in this trap. But, hey, if he listens, he will be blessed. All right, so let's keep going on. Did you or will you contribute to a plan? Regular Joe, he ain't did it. He gonna have to say no. All right, so did you or will you contribute to a HSA, a FSA, a pre-tax child care credit account, or other cafeteria plan? Regular Joe is a no. All right, and for you it may be different. So plot these numbers, get this information, get your money. Let me show you how to do it. All right, we're on step 3, adjustments to income. Do you want to go to the next step without including the adjustments, or would you like to see possible adjustments? Well, let's see the possible adjustments. Let's see what they got on here. All right, look, student loan interest deduction, educator expense deduction, deduction for contributions to an IRA outside of deductions included in payroll deductions, health savings account, that was that SSA, a health savings account deduction outside of those interested in payroll deductions, moving expenses for members of the armed services, and much respect to our military people putting it on the line for us to be over here acting a fool. You got to thank them for that. All right, look here. Alimony paid. You put that in there if he was doing that. Penalty for early withdrawal of savings. You would put that in there. Certain business credits or reservists, performing artists, and fee-based government officials. See that? Keep that in mind. Let's keep going on because we just want to be familiar with everything here, especially if this is your first time doing this. And like we said at the very beginning, the government encourages you to do a paycheck checkup. All right, so let's keep going. Deductions from income. It says here you qualify for a standard deduction of $12,200. See, that just went up. They're getting away from itemized deductions, and most people cannot itemize over 12,000. So that's going to be helpful for a lot of people. And I believe for married couples, it is like 24,000, something like that, 24,400. It might be something like that. I have to check. Okay, excuse me. So let's go on. We're almost there, but we haven't got to the magic yet. You got to hold on. You got to be patient. All right. Deductions reduce the amount of your income subject to income tax. Most taxpayers take the standard deduction. We're going to take the standard deduction. All right. So let's keep it moving. Tax credits. Tax credits are the amounts you subtract directly from your tax obligation. Would you like to learn more about credits you may be eligible for or get as a result without those tax credits? You know what? Let's see the tax credits just so we know. And this is a very important click. I want you to keep this with in mind because this has something to do with part 2. But look here. You got the foreign tax credit, the educational tax credit, the retirement savings tax credit, the homeowner credit, the early or elderly or disabled credit. You got the business credit. Let's go in here and look at the business credit. General business credit, any amount. Well, maybe when we get these numbers, old regular Joe might join me for business and we'll have something to put there. So let's keep going.